Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video, I'm going to be reviewing my honest thoughts about Joker 2, so let's get into it. Okay, so this movie opens up with Arthur Fleck in Arkham, it opens up from, it continues right away from the first one, from pretty much of all his killing spree and all the things he did in the first one. So he takes place in the jail. You know, he's very, very quiet to himself. He doesn't really say that much. And I thought that was really cool, you know, at first, like, because he's quiet, you know, and he could be, that's the Joker. He's sometimes ominous. That's, as we say, he's very, you don't know what he's going to do. You don't really know what he's thinking. So I thought that was really cool, and almost like, yeah, like he's just like, it's almost like he was plotting something, which I kind of was getting. And I kind of felt like, yeah, like the guards were like, they were really like mean, and they were kind of still like making fun of Arthur. But I thought that the Joker was kind of playing off, you know, this quiet inmate, because he's trying to win the guards' trust. But in reality, I thought he was going to end up, like, you know, killing them or whatever. But anyway, again, yeah, it opens up with Arkham, and then he eventually, you know, sees Harley Quinn, played by Lady Gaga, and, you know, the guards basically tell him that he's going to be, you know, going to be going over there to just kind of like test out his mental illness through music. And I thought that was pretty interesting. And the movie is sort of like a musical in Arthur Fleck's head. And so when he meets Harley Quinn, he starts playing out like songs, and in his head, all of a sudden, he starts singing. There's even like an attempt where Harley Quinn and Joker try to escape, and then they're singing, doing another sequence, and this and that. So it's like that is all in his head, the musical elements. And that wasn't the problem that bothered me with the film. The biggest reason why I didn't like the film, it was the ending. Spoiler alert. Again, yeah, it was just the way it went down and the way they executed it. And again, I think Todd Phillips was trying to go in a realistic route. He was trying to do like a Shawshank Redemption or like a Green Mile type of realistic vibe in that kind of environment, and where, you know, sometimes someone random will get the best of you or whatever. And I get that, you know, but I still kind of disagree with Todd Phillips's vision, at least with this one, because he set up the first one so well, and that was like a Joker film. And I remember, yeah, I was coming out of that first movie, the first Joker, and I was terrified and I was scared. But this version, it was like he was weak, he was broken down even more. But it's because, again, when he met Harley Quinn, she was obsessed with the Joker. This movie, Arthur does not want to be the Joker. He even says there is no Joker. So like the Mad Love, like, or something like that, that's what the title is called, or something like that. It's called, I don't know what it is in French, but it's something that has to do with love, which Arthur chose love, Harley Quinn chose Joker. So in a way, Harley Quinn was actually more accurate to the comics of even showing in this movie. She was actually it showed that obsession right away from the start, that as soon as she saw Arthur Fleck, she immediately thought, that's Joker. So she tried to get it out of him, try to make him become the Joker each time. And so like all those sequences in the musical aspects, like it's all psychological again, and it's all like fantasies, but he did actually fall in love with this girl because he has no one now. Like, he has nobody by his side at all. And like the only thing that I did like from the courtroom scene, kind of fast forwarding here, is like the coolest part was when he represented himself. And that, I was like, dang, that's pretty badass, because that was like almost like a Ted Bundy thing, like almost like a realistic thing that actually happened. And he's representing, he put on the accent, he's like, is this amusing? Like, he started, like, you know, acting very cocky and just like very free and open. But it was the ending that got me so upset, because at the end of the movie, this courtroom explodes, and then I thought it was Harley Quinn at first, and it wasn't. He eventually goes up to these stairs again and sees Harley Quinn, and he's like, I want to be with you. I want to have my life now with you. And she's like, no, because you don't want to be the Joker anymore. And so that, when he said there is no Joker anymore, that is really what pissed me off. And I was so angry, like, just hearing that. And then the ending, the way it ended with him getting stabbed, and I hated that, because I was like, as a fan, again, like, I went in as a fan more, 80% of the people that go are probably more fans than the other 20% that went in as just like as a movie goer. They just kind of went in like blind and didn't really go in as with expectations. It was just so difficult for me to like swallow that pill, because it was like, how could I not have these expectations from that first film, which was perfect. It was a masterpiece, and it could have been its own thing on its own. But this one just really disappointed me towards the end, and I just did not like the ending, and I don't like what Todd Phillips did. If it was me, I would have loved to play it out as, like, if they did a third one, I would have loved seeing at the end of this second one, seeing Joker and Harley Quinn come out together in the courtroom, and explosions are happening behind them, and and then you see them go off into the distance, in Gotham City. And that would have been, I would have been happy with that ending, like leaving us like, oh, they're going to take over. And then maybe the third film would have been Joker's transformation, actually being the Joker for real. Now he puts on a purple suit, cuts his hair, and him and Harley Quinn start dishing out the tension and their toxic relationship, maybe trying to take out like another mafia boss, like Black Mask or somebody like that's in that caliber or whatever. But that's what I would have liked to see if they had done a third one. But clearly Todd Phillips is done, he said. I'm just really upset, like, at him right now. Like, I just don't it was so well put together the way he started it, and so I'm just really hoping that he kind of stays away from it now. Like, if that was his goal to kind of get people angry, then he did it right. I just think personally as a fan, it was really hard to see the way that ending ends, and to see Joker kind of go out like that. The Joker that I want to see, like that, the Joker that brings chaos and anarchy, and that's the Joker I wanted to see, towards the end. That's what I was hoping that it would have been, something like that. So pretty pissed on that ending. So, again, everything else though, the acting was great. Once again, seeing Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga sing, that wasn't the problem. All that, the nuances of him, the way he would sing and dance, and he would smoke the cigarette and just kind of like be free. That was all great. Cinematically, artistically, and visually, I give it a 10 out of 10. It just wonderful, like, looking film. Story-wise, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. So, yeah, there's my honest, true thoughts about the film. So, son of a bitch. But yeah, I just wanted to give my honest thoughts on it, so I can just kind of get some peace with it. But yeah, I just think Todd Phillips needs to, like, that's it. To me, I feel like it's a slap to the face to the first film, and so I don't know. Some people would, again, disagree, and all the social media is going crazy right now. It really is the biggest controversy, like, questionable movie of 2024 by far. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time, and bitch, man, I'm so mad. Turn it off. All right, catch you guys later.